Aloha everyone, happy Thursday. You got Aniela here and I'm a coach with the Be With Your Twin Flame program. Today we are talking about something that a lot of people do not like to talk about. And I'm gonna bring that up because that's what we do here. We bring up the things that is common on this journey so that you can recognize them if this is happening with you, and you can start to acknowledge what it is of your fear-based energy that's happening so that you can start to recognize it, pretty much just basically acknowledge it and know that that's what's happening, which is what's causing how you're feeling. Today we're talking about holding a grudge on the twin flame journey. Holding a grudge, what does that mean? First of all, that's the terminology. You hold a grudge. You hold a grudge. Many times for many people, months, weeks, months, years into the future, they hold on to that grudge. They just hold on to it, and that's what we're talking about today. Because a grudge is your fear-based energy. Now, we are gonna be breaking it down just a little bit so you can understand a little bit more about a grudge, because a lot of times people do not even realize that that's what's happening, that they're holding this grudge and it's really tripping them up and they're not able to get by it, get past it, feel better, all of those things. First of all, folks, a grudge in its purest shape and form comes from looking at things in victim mentality. That's right. Like I said, people ain't gonna want to hear this, and sometimes they don't even know that that's how they're looking at it. It is viewing things from a victim mentality, whether it was the way things went down with your TF, the way things had played out, the way maybe perhaps they ghosted you, they broke up with you, all of these things. It could be in your mind that they weren't even attracted to you or something of that sort. It's a grudge, and you're gonna hold on to that because you know that's something you're just kind of stuck in at the moment. You're feeling like you're stuck in at the moment. You keep playing these scenarios over and over and over, and we're not just talking about on the twin flame journey. It happens in 3D every single day, in every single moment. Have you ever run into a person you haven't seen in years, and perhaps maybe you knew they used to run with certain people or they had a certain partner, and then the tapes start playing. You know, you haven't seen this person in years and this person is just holding on to that grudge. It happens in 3D all the time. This person did this to me. That person did that to me. And you just harbor it, you hold it, and it just makes you miserable. Do people do this on this journey? Absolutely. And again, it's coming from the victim mentality. When I say the victim mentality, that's meaning that they're looking at the TF or anyone else, you know, when you're talking about 3D, as doing something to them. He did this to me. She did that to me. You know, folks, the truth of the matter is no one can do anything to you. It's all about how you react. It really is, because in this physical world, really, in all honesty, every single person has a choice to do whatever it is they want to do. Are there consequences of the choices? Absolutely. Absolutely. There are consequences of the choices, and people can judge them as good or bad till the day is done. But really, every person has a choice, and there really is no good or no bad. It's all how you judge it. That's how we have preferences. I've talked about this before. Some people like sauerkraut, mustard, ketchup on their hot dogs. Some people are like, oh no, bacon and cheddar cheese, please. If you put sour cream on it, ew. There's your judgment right there. But it also comes down to preference, because this person doesn't like sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is bad. Yet you ask the next person and they're like, oh my God, I'm dying. I gotta have me my sauerkraut, right? Same thing. It's the same thing. So there really is no good or bad. It's all how you react to it. Now, when I say no one can do anything to you, that is the absolute truth. They are doing things in the physical, whether we're talking about 3D or on the twin flame journey, they are doing whatever they want to do, which is their absolute right and freedom. Now, looking at that and saying, that person did this to me. They're doing it themselves. They're doing it themselves. Now, we are going to talk another time about boundaries, because there is boundaries definitely that need to be set on this journey. But folks, this boundary that I'm talking about, boundaries have nothing to do with someone doing something to you. They can't do anything to you. It's all how you react. So now when we're talking about that, and we, like I mentioned in the earlier part of this video, people hold on to it for years. So now that that instance or that situation happened, and what do? We play it over and over and over in our minds. So is that person still doing this to you? No, you're doing it to yourself, because you're reacting by purely what's playing out in your mind, in the past. That's not happening right now. It literally is a memory playing out in your mind, and you're reacting to it, and you're getting all jacked up about it. Sometimes when you tell the story, you want to keep telling that story to other people. It'll jack you right back up again. The only person that's suffering is you. You notice that? The only person that's suffering is you, because whoever supposedly did this to me, either it's in 3D with a past lover, friend, family member, or even on the twin flame journey, they didn't do anything to you. They're not troubled by it, or seemingly so. And on the twin flame journey, folks, there's a reason for that, because this is purely energetic. But in any case, the only one suffering is you. You're not present. You're playing this thing in your mind that happened sometimes months ago, sometimes many years ago, and people will still react as though it's happening right there in front of them. It's not. You're not present. When you're playing something that's happening in the past, you're not present. And that's where the fear-based energy comes in and runs amok. So hear this absolutely loud and clear when I say this. Grudge and victim mentalities, holding that grudge and viewing things as a victim, is your fear-based energy's solution to holding someone else responsible for how you feel. No one, folks, absolutely no one is responsible for how you feel but yourself. You are responsible for how you feel in what you do, in how you run your mind, and how you let your thoughts run or not. You are responsible for how you feel. No one else. Now, a lot of times it'll play out, especially after years of being in this victim mentality and holding a grudge. You become angry. You become so pissed off and raging about everything. A lot of people know someone just like that. And so sad, because many times it was something that happened to them that they are continually reacting to this day. You are the boss man. You are the boss lady. You're kicking ass, you know? You're a badass. You're one of those people that come out firing all guns, all cannon, boom, 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 when really you're slipping further away. A lot of times it plays out like that you're putting out this show, which is bullshit, really what it is. It's your fear-based energy trying to put up this wall to show people, you can't mess with me, you can't fuck with me, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. All of that is the fear-based energy rooted in victim mentality, and you hold that grudge and it starts to build these really big imaginary fortresses around you. Folks, let me tell you, I totally get and can relate to where you're at if you know what I'm talking about. Is it the fear-based energy? Absolutely. And again, I will say, if you don't remember anything else I said today, remember this: a grudge and victim mentality is always your fear-based energy solution to making someone else responsible for how you feel. No one else is. And that's why it is your charge. If you want to feel better, if you want to be happy, if you want to get the hell and the fuck out of this rut, it's up to you. It really, truly is. If you're resonating with that and you're finding that's what's happening to you on your twin flame journey, we can help. Alrighty, folks, we're gonna send you off today. I hope you have a beautiful Aloha Thursday. God bless, ahui ho, and malama pono. Bye, everybody. Bye.